Hi, I'm Treat.
I'm Shelly. And we're the Blueberry Chicks. Boy, do we got a show for you.
You just rub it, all the crevices, and pan fry so you can hear the sizzle and the smell.
A little bit of butter. A little bit of
And
butter.
then next to it, it's going to be a wedge salad.
What do we got?
It's a blueberry cornbread.
But when you blend it in with this True Blue Bear beer, it is amazing. It just takes it right over the top.
The Blueberry Store in South Haven, Michigan is pleased to provide product and ingredient support for the Blueberry Chicks. Find more blueberry recipes and their full line of products at theblueberrystore.com. The Moondog Show is happy to be the official media partner for the Blueberry Chicks. You can hear the Moondog Show on the radio, on the web, or anywhere you like to podcast. Find more at moondogshow.com. Providing the blueberries that makes the show go, True Blue Farms in Grand Junction, Michigan is delighted to be able to spread the word about the health benefits and true goodness of blueberries. Telling the history and stories of West Michigan and beyond for over 30 years, Moondog Productions is thrilled to give production support to the Blueberry Chicks. Learn more about Moondog Productions at moondogpro.net.
Last time on the Blueberry Chicks, Treat and Shelly headed to the Blueberry Store to have a small guest tasting and to pick up supplies for the rest of the show. After that, they made a cheesy sausage dip and a basic cookie with a twist or two. If you missed last week's episode, go to theblueberrychicks.com to see it. And now, the exciting conclusion of the Great Taste Test.
Welcome back, and how exciting is this gonna be? This one takes it over the top, I have to say.
Good creation, I will say too. And you'll never guess what's in this rub.
Okay,
You want to smell it?
yeah,
Maybe.
I know what it is.
Uh-oh.
I know that blueberry scent anywhere. So
I figured
blueberry,
Coffee? Yeah, blueberry.
really?
Coffee,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Blueberry coffee, sugar, and some smoked paprika.
Now,
salt, pepper.
what am I gonna do? Tell me, what kind of meat
These
is
are
this?
ribeyes.
Okay,
And I took it from a steak. I just cleaned them up a little bit and made bite-sized pieces.
okay, so
I thought
these are
that'd
gonna be
fun.
steak bites?
Steak bites, yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this and
Yeah,
dump
just
it on there?
Not the whole thing, but yes,
Okay.
'cause there's more than enough there.
Okay. And you got your, like we always say, the actual ingredients and the proper amounts are gonna be,
You're gonna put I'd say about 3 tablespoons on that whole
is
thing.
that, I think
And then
that
toss
looks
it,
about good,
and just
okay?
make sure every side gets coated.
Okay,
And then we're gonna pan fry them in the skillet.
okay. It's looking good. And what do you got, just the oil?
I'm gonna put a little bit of butter
Oh,
in here.
yeah, now you're talking.
And this only takes a couple minutes, like 2 minutes on each side.
Okay, so am I dumping it in there?
Yeah, I don't
Or
know if you have
placing?
enough.
Oh, I need more?
Just,
Okay.
yeah, a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm gonna lower this down.
Wow, yeah,
Snap,
ooh,
crackle,
we're
and pop.
just like a Rice
Rice
Krispie. Oh, okay, I feel like they're really good and coated now, Treat. I can feel it, really. So,
And you even can massage it in, you know.
okay,
it's not
yeah.
a
Could
big
you
deal.
like just keep it like set in there for a period of time?
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't ever really want to cook ever a steak that is cold straight
Yeah.
out of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
So we let these sit
Why?
out a while. Well, I'm not really sure. I think it just takes longer to cook and it doesn't really
Makes
thoroughly
it maybe
cook.
tougher.
No, I just think your timing would be off.
Okay. That looks like some
instead
pretty
of 2 to
good.
3 minutes, it'd be. So you got my timer on?
Yep.
For 2 minutes, I don't think we need one, right?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Okay, so that's that.
2
And then-
minutes on that side.
Yep, and you want them kind of just good and brown.
Could you do the fondue? How you do little steak bites with a fondue, like with this with a fondue?
Sure,
That'd be
good
fun.
idea.
That'd be fun. All right, while those are cooking,
Yes.
then what else are
Well,
you, how
we're
are you
gonna do a butter garlic sauce to put over it. Just something simple that I thought would go good with that. So I have a couple cloves of garlic, and I'm just going to mince them. I'm not a good mincer. I chose mincing because if you grate it, it's fine. And I thought it would just
It's lost.
And this is kind of like to profile on the steak.
I can smell the coffee.
Good.
Wow, that's cool.
I don't drink coffee, and I love this.
Wow, you can really. What does it do to the meat? Like, why coffee?
Well, it's a rub, and it just holds up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it has some powerful flavors.
Now, this was a pre-ground coffee.
Yes.
Okay. Would you ever use an instant coffee?
Never.
Okay.
It's too much of a powder, and I guess it's processed too much to where it would just kind of more or less melt off.
Oh, that
So you
would
think
be
2
good.
minutes is up?
You got a little bit more, but go for it.
Okay. You know,
Well, the pan's a little bit different, so we don't want it like burnt on the outside and medium rare on the inside.
and it's good to have tongs so you could do each piece, so each piece would get
Yeah.
the
Turned
same amount of browning
accurately.
and all that. But look how beautiful that yellow
Wow,
is, right?
that is. Geez. That looks really good. Now, today with our testers, we're going to serve it with everything that we've made earlier. And then also you can serve it with other things as well. Whatever, your taste is. You could do asparagus with the bacon. You could do...
Oh gosh, yeah. If asparagus was in season,
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
beautiful. And so we chose mashed potatoes.
Oh, yes.
Michigan mashed potatoes.
There you go.
Or Michigan potatoes that I mashed.
we mashed. Yeah, that's good though. I mean, again, look at all the things that we've talked about here in Michigan that is really a resource for us locally grown, produced.
Yes,
I mean,
yep.
you name it.
And there's so much, and that's just in the winter. I mean,
Yeah.
it's in the, it's not.
It's not during
endless.
like a growing season
yeah,
normally,
right.
like our specialty
It's
crops.
out there in the frozen department is
Yeah.
huge. with all
Right.
kinds
Well,
of
I
things
know,
that you can grow.
the frozen taste just as good and they're
Yeah.
just as healthy for you as
If
a
not
fresh.
more so sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that looks
Yeah, 'cause
great,
the carrot
Tree.
is taking, it might take a little bit more, but I think I got generous with some of these portions. But yeah, soon, this will be done soon.
All right.
And then, like I said, we're gonna do the butter, and I can do it now. I mean, it's not
Okay.
gonna be a big deal.
Now, we're making this and you put a little butter already in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to like drain it off or anything like that or?
If you're particular, yeah, but
Okay.
no, not really, because all those bits in there kind of flavor. And,
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
that
right?
kinda
You're kind of
stuff.
rinsing off the taste.
Yeah, sort of.
And we're gonna put them in
we can
here.
Take some of these out. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Oh my gosh, and it's so easy. Doesn't take any time to prepare these. You can buy a thinner steak. You don't have to have this thick one. I went to the butcher and got these.
It smells so good, but I think I smell something else that's good too. Our cookies
Oh,
that we
yeah.
still have in the oven. This is really great in here. There we go. Perfect. Now
So nice.
will you make your garlic butter sauce in the same pan?
In the same pan.
Okay.
I would. If you want to clean it out, go for it. It's not a huge deal.
Well, you did a great job of trimming the meat, so there's not really a lot of
Exactly.
fat
Yeah,
in
right.
there.
It's more what I added
Yeah.
than anything.
Okay.
And
Great.
you don't want to burn the garlic. You're just going to want to simmer a little bit. So I'm going to turn this heat down.
Okay. Nice.
And stir it. You just want the flavors to come out. And once this butter's melted, it will be done. Garlic does not have to cook that much.
No.
And then I like to add a little color. So we got some parsley, fresh
Nice.
parsley. You can use dried if you have it. But fresh is really, really
You want me to
good.
keep doing that?
Yeah.
Ooh, it smells so good.
Oh, are you kidding me? Now you can add some salt and pepper in there too.
In here?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Because
right.
I use unsalted butter, so I can handle my own salt.
Look at us. We're just going to town here.
All right.
I love
You're
it.
getting in dangerous territory with me and a knife, though.
There we go.
Okay, a little bit more, then I'll toss this in.
Okay, we're good. That looks really good.
Okay,
All right, toss away.
use as much as you want. I love a lot. Cooks down and very fragrant.
And it looks so fresh too, you know? Nice.
Turn on the football game and
Woo!
there you go, right?
Now we're gonna dump that onto here.
Onto there.
Is that
Make
gonna
sure.
work good
Gotta-
for you?
I think so.
There we go. Perfect.
You want to grab the spatula and
Yep.
kinda help me out?
Sure. Wow. Look at that. And I like it too because you don't even have to cut your steak up. You can just pop it
knives
right in your mouth
allowed.
like a blueberry. Pop it in your mouth and eat it.
Yep. There you go.
Wow. That
Now, there's
looks
more
fantastic.
garlic than steak, but that's the way I like it.
That's okay. You're making it. You make it any way you want. And it was, we always say, make it how you want.
Yeah,
you know, however
exactly.
you guys like it.
Turns
So-
out better that way.
Well, we have a lot of cleaning to do and getting ready for our taste testers that'll be coming in any minute. So give us a few minutes and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We got
Yes.
our ambassador tasters here. And
Hello.
they are, yeah, welcome. Thank you guys
you.
for joining us this afternoon. We've been slaving in the kitchen all morning, making all these great creations. And, you know, as part of this, we haven't told you a lot about what you're gonna be tasting today. And the point of today is that you're gonna make recommendations if this should be included in our recipe books and for later use. So I will let you guys get started. We're gonna start with Treat made a fantastic sausage dip.
This
Cheese,
cheese,
yeah.
cheesy
So go
sausage
ahead,
dip,
just
yep.
start it,
If you
and
wanna with the bread, little
Yep.
toasted bread.
And why don't you talk a little bit about what went into making that?
Oh, it was just Italian sausage, cheese,
Processed
cream
cheese.
processed cheese, cream cheese, and a little bit of milk and dry mustard.
Dry mustard, and then of course she just made it on the bread with the toasted it with a little bit of
Toasted it a little bit. But you could do pita chips or nacho chips,
yes.
tortilla chips, that kind of thing.
Do you like it? And it
Yeah,
really,
it's real easy.
Yeah, it was really easy to make. One thing I don't think you guys will leave out of here hungry. So that's always a good thing about cooking with the chicks, especially
know,
Treat.
right?
You know, and one of the things about putting together a menu and different recipes is, you know, you want to inspire different tastes. So like Treat
Right,
always
yeah.
says, a recipe is a foundation, and then you can adjust your recipe according to your taste or your family's desires, and you can notch it up or down. It's just kind of a base, you know, a kind of a foundation. Also, what you guys are drinking, that's the mocktail.
this is really good.
That's the blueberry, cranberry, cherry with Verner's from Michigan.
It's like refreshing.
Yeah. Oh, and
little
mint.
mint.
And the
Yeah,
mint.
mint.
Can't forget the mint.
Michigan mint.
Michigan
well,
mint.
it wasn't Michigan mint.
But
Michigan
they
grows
do
mint.
make it or grow it. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Really?
Festive looking.
Yeah.
And those are frozen cranberries and frozen blueberries.
Yeah, so you could get
I
them
thawed
in the
them and
frozen
then just-
department.
Yeah.
And then your fancy ice cubes. that
Fancy
we had.
ice cubes,
You can
yeah.
always fancy it up and make some ice cubes and then fancy little ice cube trays. Next, we'll go right into the winter.
Squash. The round ones are butternut.
I could take those little
And then
plates.
there's
Why don't you give me these
acorn.
little plates.
And then a honey, they call it honey squash. I've never had that before. And that's just with the butter, salt and pepper, and maple syrup. There you go.
Oh yeah,
Thank
Michigan
you.
maple syrup.
I'll take those.
Yeah, set them right there on the corner of that. It'll be fine. Okay.
Round ones are butternut.
Okay.
The ones that have kind of like a scalloped edge is acorn. The one that has a kind of more of just a flush edge is the honey acorn or honey squash. I don't know if there's
Yeah, make
that
sure you
much
get a-
difference in the flavor or anything like that.
Or the texture.
The texture.
Yeah, with
But
butter and you made a mixture of the Maple syrup.
Yeah, and the butter and salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a sweet potato, but not.
Right,
Yeah, exactly. How about the texture? You know, do you guys
The
feel?
maple syrup takes it over the top.
Okay, good.
And yes, it just melts in your
Yeah.
Good.
I'm not sure which one I like better.
I know.
I know, right? Well, that's why you got all three. And then for the last main part of the feast you're having today is going to be the steak bites. Treat. Tell them
Steak
what you've
bites.
done. Walk them through what you've done. How you came up with it.
Oh,
mouth. We're ready to do
I don't enjoy coffee.
Yes.
That's number one.
Yeah.
And I thought I have to do something with the coffee that, I've been smelling, I guess, in the
Yeah,
office
yeah.
and things like that. So I thought, well, how about a coffee
all
rub
give you
on a steak?
seconds.
So,
So I bought ribeye steaks and I just cut around the steak and made bites.
Trimmed it up.
Trimmed it up.
It's really good.
Is it good? It has brown sugar, regular ground coffee, not instant coffee, and
Blueberry.
onion powder. Yeah, there's a blueberry coffee.
yeah, blueberry
Blueberry
coffee.
A thought of coffee.
And then, so is the grounds.
Yeah.
So that's the rub. And then the onion powder, garlic powder, I think is all that's in there. Salt
Yeah,
and pepper.
Salt and pepper we did. When
And
we
then
were-
the little bites take 2 to 4 minutes to toss around on the skillet that we had. And then
that-
that's butter garlic sauce in the bottom of the pan.
I
Put in the
liked it
skillet.
too because you don't have to cut it. So
Yeah,
how
right.
when you're having guests over and then you do steak and then you got to cut it and go through all that. This is already cut, ready to go. Smaller pieces.
Real easy.
So far, as you guys have been tasting through the different menu items here, does one stand out as a favorite? Lynn, we'll start with you. Does one stand out like that you're like, oh my gosh, the steak?
Well, I love the meat.
Yeah.
It's excellent. And how you come up with all the different things you put into it.
Yeah.
It's like an experiment.
I figured
Yeah.
like coffee, you
Really
put
good.
sugar in it.
Yeah, so that would be a good recipe.
Yeah.
to
Yeah, that-
Carry it
Okay,
forward.
cool.
You guys are really inspiring some
There
really
you-
good
uh-oh.
future ideas there. Terry, how about you?
Well, this is really difficult for me because they're all so
Oh.
delicious.
Oh,
okay?
thank you.
I love yams, sweet potato type of gal, so
me
I'm
too.
gonna lean in on that. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's something I really enjoy. It's really super healthy as well.
Yeah.
But this combination, every single thing works well together.
Thank
5
you.
star, well, 10 stars.
Oh, thanks, Terry.
Yeah, because the hard squash, they can last forever. You could buy them, and I think they'd last in your pantry or
Yes.
whatever a month or
Yes,
so.
a long
I mean, so
time.
you don't have.
But again, it's one of those underestimated basic.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah, that's right, Kara.
And if you have a hard time cutting into them, microwave it for 5 minutes
Yeah.
or so and soften up
Exactly.
that shell.
Yeah,
or
that's
the
a great
skin
idea.
or whatever they call it. Yeah.
Perfect. Great idea.
The potatoes.
Karen
meat
needs it.
is-
Yeah,
it is,
I like
isn't
the
it?
idea of putting that meat
It was
on the
in
top
my
of
head.
those. Yeah, that would have been good. You know, we have so many different things to celebrate in life now. It's sometimes though back to the basics
Yeah,
and just getting
that's
together
it.
and eating on a Sunday afternoon.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hillary, how about you? What are you kind of leaning more towards?
Again, it is hard. I have to say the meat this time.
Okay.
I could
That's
really
all
taste
right.
the coffee, and that it was different, but yet unique and good. I normally do go towards the squashes, but
All right, well that's
Very good.
Nice.
You know I'm waiting for dessert.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
so-
course, you're the dessert queen.
I made sure I had
And
dessert.
we have something so unique. Treat really. I don't
Oh
know
my
how
gosh.
she does this. In the middle
I
of
have
the
no
night, you
other-
just have them in your head, all these great ideas, which is
I
really
watch it.
second nature to you.
Yeah.
I will say it's a very good trait to have because some people don't have that creativity when
Well-
it comes to cooking.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Kara, how about you? What are you leaning towards or?
I just like the combination of everything. I feel like
Okay.
I'm at Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
that's sweet.
Look it
Yes.
all in one.
It's special, right? And you know one of the other ingredients Treat never talks about? She makes it all with love. She
Got a little
really
extra.
does. Yeah, well, you can tell it. You speak loudly through your food. Thank you for doing that, Treat.
Thank you for not saying bark. through my food.
Well,
Bark lovely.
we've been through those years.
Oh, you're right.
We're dating ourselves. Okay,
Yeah,
Amanda,
right.
how about you?
The meal is great as a whole.
Okay.
Everything complements each other well. Maybe the meat, I would say, is a little bit higher, just
It's a
because
star.
it's so different. I've never had coffee. It's almost like you could eat it for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
That's
hey,
sweet.
yeah. Steak, blueberry steak bites and for breakfast.
You could do that.
With your
Let's do
eggs.
Steak and eggs.
I like that idea.
Good idea.
I like that idea. As we're winding through, you guys keep, feeling, take seconds, thirds, whatever you want, but we'll talk a little
Need
bit
some more
now
meat,
about
Lynn?
the dessert. Now, treat, sticking with, kind of a little Michigan theme for this part of the show.
Right,
She
yeah.
got the Kellogg's Rice Krispies cereal, and she came up with like a really exciting flavor profile for a basic cookie.
Kind.
And I think, we talked a little bit about it, and then we did that as adding some dried blueberries in there, of course. That kind of just took the whole recipe to a new level. And then,
So
of
those
course,
are
that
just
blueberry
plain,
lemon
these have,
dip.
dried blueberries in them.
Now, one of the things as you taste, we'll start talking about the different ingredients that are in the cookie, because, with that Rice Krispie in there, cereal. Go ahead, Kara. Yeah.
She's,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you got service with
so,
a smile.
so nice.
Now this one has the blueberries in it, and the other one just
Is
does-
regular.
Okay.
Yep.
It's chocolate. They're both chocolate, but one has
It's like
dried.
a chocolate blueberry, dried blueberry, or you could put
Well,
anything in there. If you wanted to
yeah.
put cherries in there, if you wanted to put
Cranberries. or
cranberries in
whatever.
there.
Anything that goes good with
if
chocolate.
you wanted to
will-
put nuts in there.
Oh, yeah,
If you
nuts.
wanted to really, experiment with this, the base of it is, pretty basic cookie mix.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Serious? Oh my gosh.
Snap, crackle, pop in the mouth.
That's right.
That's what when we were trying to make it. We said, there goes snap, there goes crackle. I hear the pop.
That's it, and that's what I said. What happens to me every morning now? Snap, crackle, and pop.
Whether
Now, what is this sauce?
it's
That's
the blueberry dip. It's the blueberry cream dip.
Yes.
So,
Isn't it? That is the there's a lemon one too, and either one, I tell
really,
ya,
I think.
We have one at home.
Oh, see,
Can't wait to whip
perfect.
it out.
it makes it makes that bowl size.
So it's a lot.
So it's a lot. So I can't always eat that much at one time. So you can freeze it.
Oh,
I have taken it out and said, my goodness, this tastes just the same.
That's been one of our
same.
staples, I think, that dip mix. It's easy. It just takes your food to the next level, whatever you eat it with.
this is great.
It's really good,
Thank
isn't
you.
it?
I better have another one. Just
Yeah.
so
Yeah, go ahead. Go for
I
it.
better just make
Now
sure.
that's good to hear.
That
Music
that
to
is.
my ears. Now,
Sounds like Lynn could use
did
one
you
too.
notice how one side, they're both the same cookie,
Okay.
except I put dried in this side.
Okay.
And the
Now,
other is like
chocolate dried and
regular.
plain?
But you
May I
see the
try the
swirl
dried
in
side?
there
Yeah.
compared to the other one? Well, I forgot to put the dried in.
You want this?
Oh.
Sometimes
So I-
it happens.
I put them in I had baked them, and then I mixed them in, and it turned like that. I thought,
Cool. I
I
like
think it looks better than the, so
no, you're good.
errors are good.
Well, we find unique things out that way.
Yes,
It just
we
looks
did.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
It really does.
I mean, that's what we
I'll take
talked
another one,
about, too, a little bit. It isn't just about
Thank you.
the food tasting good, it's the presentation.
Yeah.
And really, over the years, Treats taught me that that's just as important, staging the food and making sure it looks tasty, not just tasting good. And the reason we wanted to do this is because a lot of the viewers were asking, how do you come up with
Yeah.
these recipes? How do you taste them? How do you know they're good? It's not just our word for it. We bring people in, all different types of people. Well, Treat, I think we've done good here.
Yes,
Congratulations.
I do too, yes.
I hope
Excellent.
you
Thank
guys
you.
have all enjoyed
Excellent.
your
Yes.
testing
Thank you for having us.
experience. All right, then I guess we'll close the show
Okay.
and
To,
yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
I think we should. Cheers.
And thank
to-
you all.
Cheers!
Thank you all.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And then Treat, I guess we'll get to work on our recipes then.
Okay. and dishes.
All right.
Who's doing the dishes?
Oh, shoot.
The dirty dishes.
Hillary?
Yeah, do we have anybody? No offers? Oh my gosh.
I'll do more than everything.
All right. Well, until next time on the Blueberry Chicks, have a great week.
The Blueberry Store in South Haven, Michigan is pleased to provide product and ingredient support for the Blueberry Chicks. Find more blueberry recipes and their full line of products at theblueberrystore.com. The Moondog Show is happy to be the official media partner for the Blueberry Chicks. You can hear the Moondog Show on the radio, on the web, or anywhere you like to podcast. Find more at moondogshow.com. Providing the blueberries that makes the show go, True Blue Farms in Grand Junction, Michigan is delighted to be able to spread the word about the health benefits and true goodness of blueberries. Telling the history and stories of West Michigan and beyond for over 30 years, Moondog Productions is thrilled to give production support to the Blueberry Chicks. Learn more about Moondog Productions at moondogpro.net.
Thank you for watching the show.
And we'll see you next time right here on the Blueberry Chicks. Thank you for watching the Blueberry Chicks.
Right
Right here on this PBS station.